Important to note, guys. Hello everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. I'm your host Sensei, and today we're just going to be continuing on from where we left off. Chances are I'm probably gonna see what this game really has to offer. And dude, skip forward to fast forward through text you already read. Okay. Alright, so this is where we left off. If you haven't seen the previous video, you can click the little eye icon up here on the top right, or the link will be in the description below. Now let's get right into this. I'm not as tired as yesterday, so... crap, I forget who's who. Dang it. Which is her? Here we go. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just being honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even try taking my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I guess so, yeah. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about civil writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, I always noticed that they would make it rhyme until the right end. They do it in rap songs now I think about it. It helps bring out the feeling on the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's go to Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Oh, jeez. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Her hands are right there. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself. I've learned how to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trail of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Oh god. Her stammering is completely wrong, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. True, I guess. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, let's see how good I am at this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Fading. It might be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present for living in the past. The light tickles. The light fickles. I fickle back. Like, I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. I could read it. My writing is shit. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Well, my character's pretty dumb. So I don't assume that he's gonna understand it right away. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Sensei. Really. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it all, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Everything has to have a hidden meaning to it, apparently. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's dark. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. There's nothing rude. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, here, we'll go to Sayori. Monica's last. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Sensei. Couldn't have been that good. My character wrote it. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Go easy on her, man. You know, you've known her for years. Are you sure you just don't like it because I wrote it? Yeah. I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a sensei poem. Why did I choose this name? God. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. I mean, for a club, this is pretty interesting. let's see. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Sensei. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. I beg to differ. He's pretty dumb. And selfish. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Or really dumb people. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. We all know what that motive is, buddy. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh jeez, okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Respect. 10 out of 10. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Again with the hands. At least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that I was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. Damn. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I don't know how people skip breakfast on a regular basis. It's just like, you know, it's like, hey, okay? It's just like, yeah, I didn't eat breakfast today. It's all good. I'm like, how can you not eat breakfast? Like, I forgot to eat breakfast one time. And and my friends were just like, oh man, dude, you were so crabby that day. And I'm like, I was? And stuff. And then I remembered that I was like, when my stomach was rumbling and stuff, everyone could hear it. Yeah, it's just a bad feeling. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thank you for showing me. Yeah, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Hi, Sensei. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, but I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with us? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Sensei. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that will... But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Neither would I. Not at all. Well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. Maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Put two and two together, buddy. God. You sure you're not reading into this too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feeling to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little more biased towards their own kinds of styles. Yes, very much so. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Why is she so overly positive? I don't know. It's weird. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read then. I guess if you sound confident in everything you do, people are going to believe that you're confident. Oh boy, this is long. Okay. Hole in wall. It can't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, a spackle. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. Nice, I like that. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Damn. So what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Is she talking about like a hole in her house or something? I'm sorry. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. All that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's been influencing my poems a lot, and can't pronounce it. Yeah, something like that. It's kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff with God because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get some down on the paper and tidy it up later. That's true for writing stories as well. If you're going to write like a story or a script, get the whole thing done and then go back and fix it. You don't want to go back and fix it because think of it like building a tower. If you want to make the first step perfect, you're going to be there forever. You want to make it. This is a bad metaphor, I know. You want to make the tower or like staircase, whatever. You want to make the staircase like the first one step at a time, and then go back and fix it. You don't want to like spend all your time working on the first step. Otherwise, it won't be a staircase. That really sucked. My bad. Anyways, tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Whew. I'm just gonna save. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I don't know, they didn't seem very confident about theirs. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chanting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They clearly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Yeah, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Oh boy, drama. Can't escape it. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Sensei did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I greatly appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. They're poems. Which I haven't yet. And Sensei liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested by trying to impress our new member, Yuri. The music just changed. Oh, this is drama music. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you just show us that Sensei appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make sure... oh god. I would deliberately go out of my way to make sure everything I do overly cute. Let's see. Damn. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Oh, you know what? I was the one... Oh, God. Really? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Sensei, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in trying to make your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. He explained that to her Sensei. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Jesus, avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Sensei? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know, dummy. I mean, this isn't your first rodeo, I guess? I don't know, you're in high school, drama happens everywhere. Anyways, I should be used to it. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really trust Yuri that much. That's okay. Sure. You're talented, well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I whack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. Lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah. It did, didn't it? Haha. Shows how much you know. Don't turn this around. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice wins. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing. And sharing that can definitely be hard. But it looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a really good writer, great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. Good job, dude. Good job. I mean, I kind of controlled that, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sure, Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Sensei. Well, you're not gonna apologize. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Did everyone stop staring at me? Not surprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Huh? That's Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, think about... Oh, jeez. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful. Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. You go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure that she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Sensei. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing we got a little too used to. That's why I never joined a club, because honestly I'd probably just lounge around, not do anything. Otherwise it just feels like more work to me. And so my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so I'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. No, that's what English class is for. I disagree, Monica. Well, about what? It's not important. The most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. No, it's more work for everyone else. I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. I still forget that she's vice president. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Sensei, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. I keep on expecting them to give me options like what to say, but no, it's mostly automated. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I have to think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that meant I could at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Sensei, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Good for you. Well, that was a quick walk home. It's like, how long do you live from the school? Oh, just one transition. Okay. Sayori, how about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Sure, I guess we'll find out. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Sensei, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I do think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? Well, I guess we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's really easy to use Sayori as an inner... Oh, that's how I turn these off. Internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Oh, so that's how you turn off those things. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Time to play the random game. Okay, so I don't really trust hers that much, so these two. Sunny. Peaceful. Entropy. Oh shit. Charm. Misery, no. Incapable. Shit. Waterfall. Peace. Sure. Shit. Fuck. Yes. Here we go. An hour day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Well, I'm just gonna save here. Just to be safe. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sensei. Yeah, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Actually, I think I'm gonna save here. Sorry about that, it's out of my mic. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna save here. Honestly, it's been a while. There, I saved. Yeah, that was this is a lot of fun, you know. I like doing these videos. I'm gonna have another one up very soon. The first one should be up and stuff. If you haven't seen the first episode, I highly recommend it. It should be in the description below. With that being said, thank you guys for watching so much. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Leave a like, comment. Any games that you want me to review or whatever, you just comment down below and I'll try and look into it. I have quite a few games on Steam, so let's build some experiences together. And yeah, I'll see you around. Bye.
I want you to lift me up so high, a place that no one's ever